Hi, Rob Crop here, and time again, I get business owners coming to me going, Rob, how do I get more out of my team? I just want to get more performance out of their team. What do I got to do to increase their productivity and performance so they can improve, but also the business can improve as well? You know, one of the biggest challenges when it comes to running a successful business is being able to lead and manage a great team as well. It's an art and skill set in its own, but once you master the art and the ability to be able to do that, you'll be amazed that it can free yourself from the tethers of running a business and allow you to get on to doing what you love as a business owner, but also getting on to enjoy the fruits of your labor as well. But there's three greatest things that you can do to get the most out of your team. And the first one is empower them. And what I mean by empower them is you've hired these people to do a role. These people are great at what they do, otherwise you wouldn't have hired them. So it's about empowering them to actually do what they're best at. I remember that I was working with a client about 2 years ago, and they hired these amazing people in the team, but this business owner kept dipping down into their role and wasn't actually allowing these people in the team, which were the best in what they did, to actually shine and flourish in what they are actually doing in their role. So I said to him, what's the point in actually hiring your team members and getting the best people in your team if you're not going to empower them to actually do what they're the best at? So the first greatest thing you can do as a leader is actually empower your team and allow them to shine, because they come to work because they love what they do, and all they want to do is feel appreciated. They want to feel ownership over their role. They want to come and do a great job, and they want to be financially rewarded for that. But they love coming to a business where they feel like they have impact and actually shine and develop in their own role. So empowerment is an important thing in actually getting the most out of your team. The biggest mistake I see business owners make when it comes to their team is they squash them. They control them. They push them down, and they kind of contract them rather than allowing them to shine and make mistakes. So don't be one of those business owners. Be a leader who empowers your team rather than shrinks your team. The second one is clarify their role. This one is so important is because your team members are like you as a person. They're people. They want to have clarity in what they do. And I know in my life, and I see it in my clients' lives all the time, is when I don't have clarity, I'm all over the place. I lose direction, I lose focus, because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be working on and what I'm trying to be doing. And so with your team, make sure you give them clarity in what they're meant to be doing in their role. Otherwise, they're just going to turn up at 8 a.m. in the morning, leave at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. They're just going to do what they think they should be doing rather than you actually clarifying for them what they're meant to be doing. That's a key distinction there. They'll do what they think rather than doing what you employ them to do. So first, empower them, enable them to be great in their role. The second thing is actually clarify their role so that they can be great in that. And the third thing is hold them accountable. You have to hold them accountable to actually achieve success in their role. When they step outside the boundaries of their clarification in point 2, you've got to performance manage them to step back in. You've got to hold them accountable to hit certain targets. More often than not, I see business owners and businesses who are underperforming because it's a lack of accountability within the business. The business owner isn't holding the team accountable to do what they're supposed to do within their business. And as a result, the lackluster results in the business is due to lackluster results within the team and their performance. So if you're hiring someone in sales, hold them accountable to hit certain targets. If you've got estimators in your team, hold them accountable to hit certain targets. If you're like an accountant or a financial planner or you're a solicitor and people have to hit certain productivity targets in your business, hold them accountable to hit those targets. Empower them, clarify, accountability. When you get all those three right, that's when you get the greatest productivity and performance from your team. If any of those are missing, that's when the team fragments and they do their own thing and the business goes astray and it doesn't achieve its full potential. Just think of a sporting team. When the sporting team does its own thing, they very rarely win. But when they come together, work together, they know their roles, they're empowered, they've been trained, developed, and they can move forward, that's when the team wins. So I want you to really think about, what are you doing as a leader? Which one of the three are you doing really well? And which one or two of the three are you maybe missing out on at the moment? Because you need all three in order to succeed in your business to get the most out of your team. Throw it in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you're doing really well, but also love to hear on where you think you need to improve on from those three things. But remember, empowerment, clarification, and accountability. Get those three right, and I can guarantee you'll get more out of your team, and as a result, you'll get more out of your business. Looking forward to talking to you soon.